In the Batnan Mountains, a young man still hunts the way his ancestors did, using a poisoned dart and generational knowledge instead of a map. This is how the Maniq, one of Thailand's smallest indigenous minorities, have lived for centuries. But the forest they depend on is now classified as protected land. Under Thai law, that means hunting here is considered illegal.
Having a house is important because structures like this break down easily, so we can't live in it for long. I want a house or a hut that I could occupy for a long time.
But settling down requires land and legal recognition.
We are living a new way of life. We send our kids to school and expenses follow. So we want land where we can make a living out of it.
Across Satun province, communities balance hunting with schooling and wage work, trying to sustain their identity while adapting to modern life.
We want the government to help us settle. We want them to find us a place where we can earn a livelihood.
A new ethnic protection law introduced in September was designed to recognize Thailand's ethnic groups and protect their rights inside conservation zones. But instead of ownership, it allows the Maniq to request a 20-year usage permit in protected areas.
They can use it according to their traditional way of life. At the same time, they'll help preserve the land. This way, they can live inside the conservation area. This is the way out. Giving them an ownership of the plot of land is not a solution.
Authorities say the law was introduced to balance cultural rights with conservation rules, and that it applies equally to all.
Everyone needs to adhere to the 2019 Wildlife Conservation and Protection Act within the wildlife conservation area, which doesn't permit collecting forest resources, hunting, or encroaching an area where one doesn't have any ownership of.
But critics say the process reduces indigenous groups to temporary occupants of their ancestral home. For the Maniq, the forest has now become a legal red line, threatening their way of life and livelihood. Yevgeniya Mikhailidi, TRT World.